Hey, what's up, everyone? Um, Want to get on here, and I got a couple things that I need to say. Um, First, no more live streams. Um, Not on this channel. It'll be videos only. I'm gonna do like um some other YouTube channels do, and I'm just gonna do videos only because live streams are just there's too many bullies in live streams. And if I see a bully on my comment post after my video, I know what to do with them. Report them to YouTube. So I'm not. They'll be taken care of. So no more live streams. Anyways, this is about Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Was 15, now 16-year-old boy missing from Hendersonville, Tennessee. Went missing from his home on Stafford Court between 12 and 6 a.m. That's what is being told. I saw something very, very disturbing tonight. There was this person on X that was on Honk's channel. X, threatening his life because he's trying to help find Sebastian, albeit using using the country of China because it's a Chinese person. I really hope that he flies to Tennessee and presses charges on this person. You know, they may not be in the country, but we got somebody in the White House now that is not scared to go after people that threaten American citizens. I want you to understand that. I know a lot of people, you know, they're non-Trump supporters, and there's a lot of people that are Trump supporters that are trying to help find Sebastian. So, not that I'm not bringing politics into this. This person threatening one of the at-night media's life, using China to do it. You know, they pretty much made it political and communicating a threat. And to me, that's an act of terrorism. The thing that I don't understand, and I can't get it through my head, why is it so hard for everybody to not get together and let's say, this is about finding Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. This isn't about putting on a drama show. That's why I'm not doing lives no more, because a lot of these channels that do live videos, they're subject to bullying. You know, especially by the Proudfoot people. And I've been told that Chris and Katie watch my channel, and that's good. It's healthy for them. If only they would just give me a call, shoot me a message on Facebook Messenger, give me a call, and let me put it on recording, and we'll do about 6, 7, 8 hours of very extremely heavy questioning. You know, this is the way you do an investigation. When you get a person of interest down at the jail and in that interview room, unless they say that they want an attorney, then you can press them. I'm not trying to be an impersonator of an investigator, no, or a police officer or nothing like that. That is not what I'm doing. Here's what I want to do. I want to grill them with questions. So that way, if there's any slip-ups, I'll turn it over to the Sumner County Sheriff's Office right then and right there. Now, if the shoe was on the other hand, and it was Seth that had something to do, that did something with Sebastian, you damn right I turn him in. But I don't believe he had anything to do with Sebastian going missing. No. He's got the receipt as to where he was at. Does Chris and Katie? No. We know. Well, actually, kind of Katie does, because she was at home with Sebastian, so she would be the last one to see him, you'd think. But then comes the 2 flashlights that make it so obvious. But the Sumner County Sheriff's Office, they just can't pull the trigger for whatever reason. How hard is it? I mean, in most other states, they'd be in jail by now. Especially in my state. They'd be in jail. And that's not a lie. If you don't think that the TBI doesn't suck at their job, look at the missing children on their website that they've never found, never solved. Sebastian's one of them. Think about it. Summer Wells. And others. There's several others on there. TBI hadn't been able to find. Which leads me to question, who's running the TBI? Who's calling the shots for the TBI? Now, the Sumner County Sheriff's Office, okay? The Sumner County Sheriff's Office, I don't have no use for. Not a bit. None. Because, in my opinion, I don't feel like they're in it to find Sebastian. I don't. I think they're willing to let this case go cold. And it could be because of the leaked video that Nick Bears put out that they didn't want put out. And they have probably the poorest sheriff chief in the state of Tennessee, in Eric Craddock. Eric Craddock is Mr. We have not been able to find anything. There's no evidence that he was taken out of the home, and the cadaver dogs. It was a bunch of mess. Cadaver dogs stopped. Had a hint to the retention pond. Stopped. Well, they drained the retention pond. Nothing was there. So they search, and they search, and they search that 5-mile radius. I don't know how many times. Several times they searched. Seth searched it. Yet somehow Sebastian's not been found. And then you got Katie who and Chris who say that they are not made of money. Specifically when asked if they can afford something for Sebastian. We're not made of money, guys. Remember what Chris said? Yet you go out there and you hire a $15,000 so-called PI guy that charges you $2,500 a day, so he says. Think I believe that? Probably I don't. I think that PI guy is made up full of horse shit. He's not in this to find Sebastian. He's in this for the money. And for the money only. He got fired from his last PI investigation. And I think that was the Raleigh String case or something like that. He should have to pay every single dime back to that family. Every single dime. And then court cost. So what's he doing with Sebastian's case? Well, he's doing the same thing that he did with the other case. He is in it for the money, not in it to find Sebastian. In fact, he kind of made it perfectly clear last night. That he's just in it for the money. That's who he is. Think about it. On the night that Sebastian went missing, February 26, 2024. Sometime between 12 and 6 or 5:30, give or take. Well, Mrs. and Mr. Proudfoot had a 3-hour phone call. Wouldn't it be nice if that somehow was recorded? That would be fabulous. Because that conversation, I believe, holds not a lot, all the details as to what happened to Sebastian. Was Chris in Memphis that night? I think not. I just think not. Chris said that he hadn't come home all month long that month. That's to my understanding. Katie, she knows Chris is passed. You think he really stayed in Memphis alone while she stayed at home? Probably not. Probably a mistress. Do I believe that Chris is cheating on Katie? Yeah. I do. But guess what? I don't feel sorry for Katie. She allowed this to happen. She's a sick animal. Chris is a sick animal. Seth is a good person that has broken down many times, and just because he says something that offends people, they do a 180 on him. What if it was your child that was missing? What if it was your child that was missing? Think about it. Would you act like Chris and Katie? Or would you act like Seth did? Angry, frustrated, pissed off, wanting to find your child. Because I will say this much. If you didn't want to find your child, then maybe CPS wasn't doing their job very well. And that's what it seems. All in the meantime, um, the bullying from that side is unreal. The threatening of lives is unreal. But I want to make this perfectly clear. And I'm going to look straight in the camera right now. To any Chris and Katie Proudfoot supporters, I've been told that Chris and Katie watches my channel. That's fine. Like I said, they're more than welcome to call me on recording. Because I want about an 8-hour interrogation with them. Just I want to show them the anger that they showed towards Sebastian. I want them to feel intimidated. I want them to feel embarrassed about what they have done. I hope and I pray to God every day and every night that they don't sleep a wink, that they hear Sebastian's voice every night, all day, every day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This includes their content creators. Now, let me get this clear to you. Katie, the Bower Sox, and Chris. Say what you want to say about me. I don't care. But if you threaten my life, or if I find out that you had somebody post a comment on my YouTube channel threatening my life, I will take all 3 of y'all to in front of a judge. And that might not be so good. However, this is not about you, Chris. This is not about you, Katie. And even though I support Seth and I believe in everything that he's doing, you know, I just feel sorry for Seth. I'm just going to leave it at that. The man just does not deserve to be treated the way he is being treated. Deprived of a life with his son because of 2 sick, demonic individuals. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now, Chris and Katie. If you ever, either one of you, ever get on my channel or ever have anybody get on my channel and threaten my life, you will be in court. I want to make that abundantly clear. I also want to make abundantly clear that if you, Chris and Katie, or any of your followers who claim to have my address threaten my life, the only thing I can tell you is, if you show up, if either one of y'all show up at my door, I will use legal force. And then I'll call the police. Think about that, Chris and Katie. While you're having people get up on X and threaten Hunk's life, you know you're behind it, Chris and Katie. We all know you are. But as I heard that y'all watch my channel, please watch this video. Please beware. Of the consequences that will happen if you and Katie or somebody else shows up at my door and I don't know you and you try to put yourself in my house. Well, there's an extremely likely possibility that there won't need to be a judge. I think you know what I mean by that. So, if you want to be big and bad enough, you already had your bullies come on my live stream last night. I know that was y'all, Chris and Katie. I know it. So, yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not doing live streams no more. It's going to be videos. So that way I can look at each and every comment after my videos. Why is this lady threatening one of At Night Media's members' life? Is it because they're getting close to finding Sebastian? Is she the one is this person the one that's got Sebastian? That's possible. And that could be why they made the threats. But I'm not the one you want to mess with, Chris. I'm not. So, to anybody that's got my address, well, you come here to try to start trouble, I will use deadly force when you put one foot in my house. And that's not communicating threats. I don't care what YouTube says. That's actually the law. It's not an act of violence. It's called protecting yourself. So instead of getting on X and tweeting to Honk about threatening his life and stuff, why don't y'all just grow up, stop acting like kindergartners, Chris, get a life, and come on over here to my channel and let's talk about where Sebastian is. I thank Nancy Grace so much for shutting you up, Chris, when she said, I said Katie. You got all tensed up. You were full of anxiety. You both were so tensed up and tight that you couldn't fit a damn toothpick between both of you. That's how pathetic both of you are. And also how pathetic the Bowersocks are. Stalking Bullhorn Betty, claiming to be the victim. Fuck out of here with that shit. On this channel, let me make it abundantly clear right now. This channel is about finding Sebastian Rogers. This channel is not about threatening people's lives. This channel is not about Katie. It's not about Chris. It's not about Seth. It's about Sebastian. Now, if Seth, if you see this video, don't take that out of context. I don't think you had nothing to do with your son going missing. You proved where you were at. The other two, they know what happened to your son, Sebastian. They know it. But anyways, guys, I'm going to get off here because I'm tired. It's been a long day. Got some great snow today, so enjoy that. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Unfortunately, to my audience, I just can't do no more live streams because I'm not going to put up with the harassment and the bullying. I'm not going to. It will not happen. And so that way, when the comments come out and stuff, anybody that threatens me on my channel in the comment section, you're going to get reported to YouTube and possibly the Popo. Let that sink in. I don't play. So, good night, everybody. I'm off here. Keep your prayers up that tomorrow's another day that and we're going that. Hopefully, we find Sebastian. I may make a video later on this upcoming night, or it may be the following night. I don't know. So, to people that love Sebastian, that are putting all the effort that they can put into this case to find Sebastian, thank you for everything you're doing. Y'all have a blessed day.